Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse all around is an amazing movie, and I personally like it more than Into the Spider-Verse, but I have one problem that I'm having trouble understanding. Hopefully y'all can help me in the comments. Help! If you don't want to be spoiled, leave now, but I'm sure by the time I get this video out, a couple weeks will have passed. So last warning. Alright. So Miguel O'Hara said that certain things are cemented into every Spider-Man's individual story. And the two events that he focuses on are the death of an uncle and the death of a police captain close to Spider-Man. Miguel called these moments canon events. To my understanding, a canon event is a moment that is cemented into Spider-Man's life that is destined to happen. So when they said it was a canon event for Spider-Man India's police captain to be killed, it didn't make sense for the canon event to happen because of the Spot, because he's a different universe's villain. I'd expect the captain's death to be a result of Spider-Man India's own villain for it to be a canon event, but the Spot is an anomaly, which means he's not supposed to be in that universe at all. I rewatched the scene of Miguel explaining a canon event, and he never said that a canon event will happen regardless of which universe the villain is from. All he said was that there were chapters that bind Spider-Man together and that there were events in every Spider-Man's life. I guess you could consider Aunt May's death in No Way Home to be an example of an anomaly causing a canon event, but they also never mentioned canon events in No Way Home. Then I started thinking to myself, would it be a canon event if someone went to another Spider-Man's universe and killed Uncle Ben? Or is the scenario itself a canon event regardless of who's causing it? And if it was canon for Spot to kill the police captain, what is the extent of their knowledge of the details behind the canon event? Do they know exactly how the canon event happens, or do they just know that it's going to happen? And since Miles' universe isn't collapsing, does that mean it was a canon event for him to get bit by that spider even though it's from a different universe, which would mean that Miles is also meant to be Spider-Man and Miguel is just a hater?
I thrive off negativity.
Or maybe I'm just thinking too deep into this. Now my question for y'all is, how can an anomaly also be the cause of a canon event? Now I know I only said one plot hole, but I don't think I would consider this next issue to be classified as a real plot hole. As I'm writing this script, I just realized that it's kind of weird all these Spider-Men are just okay with an innocent person dying because it's written in some book. I don't see Spider-Man accepting that, especially Peter Parker. Peter would absolutely try to save someone even if it were written that they were destined to die.
You can't just ignore that she's in danger.
Hey, I'm trying to focus on what's important.
What's important is not standing by and allowing someone to suffer or die because you do nothing. If you don't get that, then you don't get the first thing about being Spider-Man.
But I do think that they were more susceptible to believe in the canon events because they've all probably already gone through their canon events. And they've probably seen firsthand what anomalies can cause based on how quick they were to set up the tech that contained the anomaly on Pop-Tar's universe. Is it Pop-Tar? Pip-Tar? Pop-Tar? I'm sorry. But even with this little plot hole, this movie is still a 9 out of 10 for me. And I'm sure there's an explanation for my issue out there somewhere, but I just haven't found it yet. And I haven't seen anybody on YouTube talk about this in their reviews, so hopefully I don't sound like an idiot for not understanding.